right now. Now.
You're so funny.
Now. There we are. Yep, we're on. Hello, Bonnie. Hey, Lacey.
Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Lacey.
Here we are. Today. What a day. Okay, so hopefully everybody will find us. I realized that the link, for whatever reason, when I copy the link after I've scheduled this and I copy it, Facebook is the only one that doesn't give the current one. Everybody else, if I want to send it to Twitter or whatever, it does. But whatever. I just figured it'd be easier just to give you guys the link to subscribe, and then that way it would all work out. So hi, everybody. How's it going? It's almost Christmas. And we're not ready.
Right.
We are not ready. All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. That way we'll let you guys off the hook here fairly early. We don't have a whole lot to say tonight. The main thing I think that I just wanted to make sure that we did.
So is this the last call of the year?
For the year. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. You getting all sentimental? I'm kidding.
No, I'm getting sleepy.
I know, you look like you're sleepy. So the main reason I just wanted to make sure that we connect one last time for the year. Talk a little bit about that, right? And then I'm also going to just kind of touch on Tom Gaines, our founder, his live today. If you haven't seen it yet, you might want to watch it because it was really, really good. It was really good. It was really interesting to see what we accomplished in 2018, the challenges that we came across and that they realized our challenges and how much they listened to us, and going forward what the changes are going to be for 2019 to fix those things. Yeah. So
I need to watch it.
You really should watch it. It's really good. I'll touch on those and then we can talk about some of the other stuff. So 13,000 new zebras in 2018. That's pretty cool. We paid for 105,000 meals between the fire and the two hurricanes. It was 105,000. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. 105,000 meals. 36,000 in the first 5 months went to. They wrote him a check for Autism Speaks, which is really awesome.
Oh, wow.
I know. And then we had 900 promotions, which included our new presidential director. So that was pretty cool. So anyway, that's really awesome. And some of the challenges that we all, I'm sure in this group even know that we experienced were major challenges that we were having with our website that we're still having some of those, but they are so all over it. They absolutely know what's happening, and they are working on not just improving it, but fixing it. And, we have this third party, so that takes some extra steps. But the good news is, too, that they have hired our own, IT people. And so we're building up our IT department so that we can eventually have our own, and this won't be an issue. So, but they are coming up with some really cool things, and I'd rather everybody watch the video if you haven't yet as to what they're going to be putting in place.
Was he?
Because I don't want to misspeak.
Was he at Reunion?
Who?
The IT guy?
There was an IT guy at Reunion.
And they've hired more?
I think they've hired another one. I don't know how many. We have, 2 or 3? I don't even know. I don't know specifics. So, hi, Melina. So, anyway, really, really good message. I'm really, really glad that he did it. I'm just going to be real frank here with you guys, especially because you guys will appreciate this. But over the last couple of months, I feel like people, especially people that haven't been in the business for a while, like we have in this little group right here specifically, but there have been people that have actually said to me, oh, I feel like all they care about is the money, or, this is just happening and they don't care. And whenever that is said to me, I just kind of, I don't even know how to respond. And
you just want to throat punch them.
I know. Well, and that's because we know Tom and Kelly, and we know that that is not what this is all about for them. And so it's kind of like when we sold out on so many of the shades so early on, I know we were all frustrated, and it's like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do because we don't have these shades? But in my mind, I remember thinking, well, chalk this up for a lesson learned. We'll definitely, that won't happen next year. It's like, remember when we sold out so quickly on the sprinkles? I want to say it was the 12 Days of Christmas or something, but it was a couple of years ago, and it's like, that didn't happen again. I mean, last year when we had them, there were plenty. So I always feel like they're going to fix it, and this is just a learning curve. And so this year we've had quite a few learning curves, and I think we should all give ourselves a pat on the back that we are hanging in there.
But it's got to be hard because they have
on
to
their
order.
side.
So they have to order a certain number, regardless if they sell them or not. They have to pay for them.
Yeah, sure.
So
Because
if
it's
they
shipped
buy
from far away.
50,000,
hashtag. That's a new hashtag.
if they buy 50,000 of whatever that is, I mean, they calculate how many that we're going to sell. So when we go over, or try to go over, because we can't, because we only have 50,000,
right?
Then it looks bad. But if they buy 50,000 and only sell 20,000,
well,
they have 30,000 of them in the warehouse now. What do you do with those?
And then that ends up being a problem too, because that means, number
hard
one, it might not have been a good seller.
It's not like you can go ahead and purchase, well, we need 10,000 next week. Well, no, that doesn't happen.
Right.
We can't give you 10,000 more next week.
Right.
I mean, we didn't ran that product. We didn't made those, and we've moved on to something else.
Right.
You only get 50,000. So
exactly.
It's in a tough.
It's a very tough position.
It's tough for them because I deal with it every day at plumbing supply places, because I'll go somewhere they don't have it, and I'm always like, if you had this, you could sell it and make money. But they're like, well, we only sell 2 a month. I mean, that's all we show to sell. We don't stock more than 2 a month in our inventory.
Right.
Well, I need 6 of them today. We'll only have 2.
Right.
If you had 6, you could sell 6.
Right.
But we only sell 2 a month on average.
Right. So
I deal with that every day.
Yeah. So I look at it, and hi, Leslie. I'm so glad you were able to catch us live too. Yay.
Hi, Leslie.
But yeah, so I look at all of those little things. Hey, what?
Who's Leslie?
You're such a guy. She's a consultant. Oh. And she's joining us for the first time live. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, that's awesome. Hello, Leslie.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
I just thought you might know who she was.
Well, we need a face with a name. Well, because and it just has an L on there too, so we can't see a face. So looking for the hearts. I know there's no hearts on here. You're so cute. That's sweet. But anyway, so yeah, so there, with all of these things that happen, even with the website, I know it's been so frustrating. And honestly, I've even told my customers when they're like, "Oh, just give me your website and I'll go." And I'm like, "Why don't you let me know what you'd like and I'll go ahead and place the order for you?" And it's because I don't want, it's not even about losing the sale to me. It's about, I don't want my customer going off into la la land, and I don't even know that they've ordered or anything like that. Yeah. So
we'll just take care of it.
She says she's way under Sandy.
Well,
we're glad you're here.
Yes, we are.
So yeah, I mean, they're all really, they're big challenges for us individually. But the thing that I think if we just always keep in the back of our mind is we got to make sure that somebody knows about it. So that's why, filling out the trouble ticket, even if we're doing it 3 and 4 and 5 times, or posting, something on the leaders page or on Consultant Corner or whatever it is, letting them know that it's happening, because they listen.
Yes.
I've never, of course, I've always been with corporate America and not direct sales, but I've never experienced a company that really listened to the sales force. And really, this is our business, but that's what we are. We are the people that go out there and make it happen. And so they listen to us. Has anyone seen all the stuff on sale? Oh, no. I just saw an email come out about it. Hi, Linda, by the way. I saw an email, but I haven't looked to see what all is in there. But that's awesome if they're going to start the sales early. That's great. I'm excited about that.
What else?
Let's see. What else? So what other challenges? So the website was a big one.
Hey, who's Linda?
She's another consultant, honey. These are all Pink Zebra people.
I don't know if I've heard of Linda.
You may not have met Linda. And we'll meet, hopefully we'll get to meet everybody either at Reunion or anywhere, but we're just thrilled you're here.
Rally was posted today. Was that today?
No, it's been on there for a while. You're just catching up.
Oh, I thought it was... Okay.
What?
I thought they commented on who was going where. Well,
Oh,
how
they
many
did.
people are going to certain places.
I know. He is funny, isn't he, Lacey? Yeah, no, Patty did an update just to show us that the numbers are still coming in. I mean, it's the numbers
Some
are still pretty
places
low.
are really low.
Yeah.
Like
Houston's
where we're
really,
going.
Where we're going is typically low. But I'm excited to go there. And
well, I'm excited too, but I like to see more than 3 people. I'm just
think we'll really get to know them really well. No, there's like 11.
No, I don't know if it's 11.
I think there's 11. Yay!
I might just stay in the hotel room and invite them all up to there.
Oh, Linda is Linda Powell. Hi, Linda.
What does that mean? I know Linda Powell. Huh?
Bonnie is so busting you right now. She said it doesn't help to put a face to a name for Duane. He'll talk to you forever and then come back and meet you.
And meet you again. That
was perfect. High five, Bonnie.
Wasn't that funny?
It was funny. That was good.
That was funny.
That was good.
No, you... What?
You just met her.
That
What are
was
you talking
Bonnie?
about? Oh my God. That was funny, Bonnie. Thank you. Now I'm crying. Anyway, what were we talking about? You were talking about rallies. Yeah, get to a rally. So that's the other thing Tom did say was this is going to be the largest product reveal that we've ever had. We're going to have more product in our inventory than we've ever had. Or not in our inventory, but in our repertoire of things to choose from. Yeah.
Wow.
I guess we've got some new things added and...
Awesome.
I know. I'm kind of excited. I'm very excited.
That is pretty cool.
Duane will learn names and faces eventually. Yeah. We talked at reunion 3 different times. Well, that's Linda Powell, but your name is Hode on here. I forget that is your name too, but that's funny. That is so funny. Yeah, that was funny. He didn't even realize he was talking to Bonnie.
I know what I said. Talk forever.
I'm like, you just talked to her.
Like,
oh my word, that was hilarious.
Be name tags,
right? Okay, so one of the things Tom did say on our new portal when we do have it with our
she said it was bad she had a shorter name on it
and a name tag.
I have to go check on that.
No, don't go. That's funny.
I think it's burning.
That's funny. That's funny. I'm sorry. That was fun. That was so much fun. Okay. Anyway, so watch that video so I don't have to go back and replay or talk about everything. But it's going to be amazing. We're going to have a new blend bar portion of, like right now, our website. She says, I love you, Duane.
I love you too, Bonnie.
I know. It's so sweet. But right now we have a recipes column on the website, and they're going to change that to a blend bar to where you can go in and find these different recipes and then literally order that, and whatever scents call for that recipe, it'll put those jars in the cart for your customer. It's kind of cool, and he'll explain it better than I did, of course. And then they're going to have better mobile app things as well. So
I'm excited about the more product.
I am too. I'm real excited. I can't wait to see what all we have coming. It's going to be really awesome. One of the things that Tom... Okay, so let's talk about a little bit. So we're finishing up 2018.
Yes, we are.
I will be cleaning my office and getting things in order, getting all my tax stuff in order so that I can start a new tax file and making sure all my filing is because I still am old school. I still have files, y'all. But doing all of that kind of stuff and getting prepared for 2019 to be able to go into it running. So I want to make sure I clean my office and everything. But also I'm already setting myself some goals for 2019. And that can be, mine are like daily, weekly, goals, like certain days of the week that I want to get to the gym and, certain things that I want to work on. Like I'm going to set up more coaching calls. What?
At work, this guy I talked to recently, we were talking about something, and he made the comment about making choices. Apparently, years ago, he made some choices that led him into money.
Hmm.
And that made me thinking about my choices. Because I work with some pretty dumb people. And they're pretty well off. And that got me to thinking about...
They must not be that dumb.
No. They just made the right choices. Not that they were any smarter than me. They just made the right choices in life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's led them to have a good life.
Mm-hmm. So what choices are you going to make?
I need to make better choices. I've only made one good choice in my whole life.
Oh, how sad.
It's not sad. I'm just not real good at making good choices.
With the new truck you got?
No, you are my best choice I've ever made.
Aww. That's so sweet.
My truck is pretty awesome, but...
Yeah, the guy at the dealership today said that too. But anyway, it's a side note.
But you gotta make the right
in order to
choices.
make choices, though, yeah, kind of like the stock market. But in
That's
order
what
to,
he did. He invested in the stock market.
But you've got to kind of set
He made
out.
a bunch of money.
You've got to have ideas and goals, kind of, and maybe that you don't call them goals, but you have to have an ambition to want certain things, and that's how it leads you to make these choices.
You know what that falls back to?
What?
Getting off your ass.
Shh! Stop using that word.
It's a full circle again.
You're back
You have
to
to
it.
get off your ass and make some choices.
Okay. Here we go again. I'm making goals to meet by June and then start new goals for the end of the year. Awesome. Well, I definitely, I think that if you have a few goals, and not too many because we don't want to break them, right? But have a few goals set for yourself going into the year and be real specific about what it is that you're looking to do.
And build your self-confidence.
How do you do that?
You know, I was thinking about that today also. What made me think about this stuff
Because you
today?
knew you were going
I was
live.
thinking about when... No, I didn't. I didn't know I was doing this too long ago.
Oh.
I was thinking about when we got married in front of all those people. I was shy and didn't really say nothing, and how much first impressions affect people.
Mm-hmm.
People must have thought I was just a hermit and just...
Not a go-getter.
Yeah,
Right.
because I didn't talk in front of people.
Right.
I used to not like to do that.
Right. He didn't talk at all. Like,
No.
he'd stand behind me and not...
There would be a crowd of 3 people, and 2 people would only be talking, and I wouldn't be.
Right. Right.
But that's changed.
It has changed. So what do you think that is?
I don't know. It's just doing it.
Yeah.
Just getting
then
out
once
and doing
you
it
engage-
and realizing that, you know what, it didn't kill me. It looks worse not saying nothing than it does to say something stupid, I would think.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Because at
point.
least you're like, well, hell, he was brave enough to go up there and say it.
Right.
Instead of being a little quiet little mouse. And
Right.
so just
But I think
have
what-
self-confidence and get out in front of people and
I
say
think
what you
what
want
I'm
to say
hearing
and do what you
too,
want to do.
what I'm hearing is that you started engaging with other people and having communication with other people and you liked it.
Maybe.
I think that's what I'm hearing.
Maybe it is.
Because now we can't shut you up sometimes.
I agree.
Mhm.
And sometimes I have a good idea.
You have a lot of good ideas.
I know, and I used to keep them all to myself.
I know.
I know.
Always.
All right.
Let's see. What else? My sister-in-law was that way when she first came into our life. I would ask her questions, so she'd have to talk. Yeah, well, you could have asked him questions, and he would stand behind me and, like, nudge me to answer.
Yep.
Like, he didn't even want to answer. So when we started with Pink Zebra, and all of a sudden you started coming out of your shell,
Yep.
that was when I sat back. I remember when you did your first... got up and spoke your first why at a rally for him. I was leading, but I asked you to do,
Yep.
and you got up and started talking, and I was like, I'm looking around at everybody going, who is this? Because that is not at all what I expected, and I was thrilled because you're out there talking to people and making friends and selling sprinkles. I mean,
I was
you've had people join.
selling Pink Zebra.
Mm-hmm.
This company did it.
Well, you did it.
No,
the
no,
company
this company did it.
the company is strictly the vehicle. You did it.
I did it.
Absolutely, you did it. It's the company's the vehicle that allowed you to do it.
So this vehicle got me to do it.
Yes. Gave you the
Because I wouldn't have done this in any other way.
Right. Something clicked within you.
But it's helped me in everyday life as well.
Right.
Because it's gave me the courage and confidence to talk to people other
Yeah.
than being
This
in my
company has
shell.
done the same thing for me. That's awesome, Linda. So, okay, so when I was working in my hotel industry, right, forever and ever, I liked what I did, but I remember when I started getting really involved in Pink Zebra and I started really putting the time and effort into training and learning from different speakers, and I started doing a lot more self-building, whatever you call that. Not self-empowering, but I started trying to learn more. I remember at my hotel job, they promoted me. Like all of a sudden I got this promotion out of the blue, and I thought, how funny is that? That because I'm working on me and trying to be a better leader and a better person and better at sales and better at these things, and I'm trying to learn all these things, somehow it's impacting me on a big level. And they are even looking at me going, hey, something's changed. Let's, and they promoted me. Of course,
Yep.
I quit after that, but that's because everything worked out the way it was supposed to.
Yep.
But yeah, it's amazing how it trickles down in all of your life
Yep.
when you focus on engaging with people and communicating and getting out of that shell that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
You've had some amazing things happen.
I've talked to people that I normally would have never talked to.
Right.
And I've learned from those people.
Right. Isn't that awesome?
Yep.
Wow. Once again.
Yep.
That's awesome, honey. I think that's great. Yeah, so anyway, but yeah, so starting, kind of thinking about what you want to accomplish in 2019, even on a small scale, and so that when January 2nd hits, you're ready to roll with it, Think about, like, things you want to do on a weekly basis even. Maybe it's, okay, I want to do this with my team. Maybe it's coaching calls. I want to do 5 coaching calls a week, or I want to do 2 coaching calls a week, or, yeah, Linda wants to get to manager. So what is that going to take to get you to manager? How many people do you need to talk to every week to get you there, so that you have these little baby steps that you can constantly be taking
Right.
to get to where you're wanting to be? So I think that's awesome. And we're not going to stay on for a full hour tonight, but because Tom did his thing, and I really want you guys to watch that if you haven't yet. But one of the things that Tom said in this video that clicked is how April is Autism Awareness Month, and that's a perfect opportunity to get involved in your community with an autism group, because not only, we're connected to Autism Speaks, but what a great way to meet a completely new group of people and build relationships again. Like that's what I love, my networking groups, because that's what I do. I build relationships, and I'm always meeting new people, and it's a constant influx of that. And then when he said that about autism awareness, I thought, well, hello. That's such a perfect thing. So maybe we find some autism awareness groups on Facebook. If you're not a big going out and about, if you have to do a lot from the computer, find some groups on Facebook that you can get into and involved in and communicate with those people. Don't just join the group, but actually communicate with them. And
that's the key right there.
Yeah, definitely. Because you can be in a ton of groups.
People join groups and they're like, well, it hasn't done anything for me.
Right.
Well, what have you done for the group?
Exactly. And the key
you
there,
gotta participate. You
want to participate, and you want to be speaking out. You want to be asking questions or offering some solutions, so that people are like, who is this girl? And they click on your name, and then they start like paying attention to you.
Right.
And
exactly.
then, and you actually, you have a little bit of give and take.
Once again,
engage. Get off your ass.
Get off your ass. Yes. It all goes
Y'all
back
don't mind
to
that he says that, right? I hope not.
What?
Well, it's a bad word. And
what is?
I just don't want to offend anybody.
What's bad?
Arse.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I just don't want anybody offended.
My brother used to tell me, way to go, Ace, capital A-S-S.
Oh, that's not nice.
Hang on.
He's
That's
not one.
Ace.
He's not one to talk either, right? It is just Duane. You're right, Linda. You're absolutely right. So everybody's accepting of it because it's you.
Thank you.
Okay. So anyway, I thought that was a great idea to do that. And in fact, I went immediately and I just Googled autism awareness in my area, and there are a ton of different activities, and there's walks, and so much stuff. So I want to try to connect that way with some people, and then that way when April rolls around, we're already entrenched in that whole group.
How does that raise money for whoever you're walking for? You just did a walk thing.
Well, because so I paid to walk, so my money is a donation.
Right.
And then we had a team. And so we had a name for our team. I can't remember what she called us, but she would post out there, and anybody that wanted to donate to our team, it all went to that
so we could do that
foundation.
If you found a walk.
Yeah, that's why I want to find one.
We can actually make T-shirts that says Pink Zebra, we support autism.
Exactly, Autism Speaks. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yes.
So, and they're everywhere. They're all over. So,
and just imagine walking and chatting with all these people.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Just, build these relationships. Somebody said this today, and I wrote it down. I can't even remember now who said it. But she said, people don't care what you know until they know that you care. And I thought, that was cool. People don't care what you know until they know that you care. Yep. And I think that is so true in a lot of these groups that we get into. Because I'm in a few groups. I'm in, let me think. I'm in a intermittent fasting group. What else am I in? I was in a keto group, but I left that. I can't do keto. It's just not my thing. Gosh, I'm in several groups, but I realized that even the people that do post in there quite a bit, it's like I don't know who they are. So I want to connect with them more. But I want people to know that I care. So if they know that I care, then maybe they care about what I say. I don't know. Maybe not, but I want them to know that I care.
But people need to find their passion.
Well, yeah.
And find a group that they have a passion for or an interest in.
Oh, for sure.
Something.
Well, that's why I did this intermittent fasting group, because I'm I like that. I think that's a very cool way to have energy. And
there's lots of walks and charities and fundraisers.
But do what you're passionate about, for sure.
Yeah, the autism thing. If you have a family person with autism or something, a connection with it, then you may want to join that and feel more involved with it, because it directly affects your family or your neighbors or something.
Right, exactly. Anyway, so
that's how Tom had.
That was a great.
Years ago, the charity they had.
That's why they would have those parties.
They directly knew someone with that.
All the money that they raised went to help that particular cause.
Yes.
Yeah. So that kind of stuff is really cool. But how cool to do the autism awareness, especially since we are part of Autism Speaks, right?
Yep.
So, anyway, so that's, I don't have a whole lot else. I just was really I was thinking through some of the things that I wanted to do in 2019, and, I know, okay, so, we have a little group, a director's group. So anybody who's a director or higher, so executive director, presidential director, they're in this group. And so a lot of times when you guys come to us with challenges and whatnot, and we see that it's more than just a one-off, it's like, okay, this is happening to more than just one or two people, we will take it to that group so that Tom and Colby are aware, and that we can kind of make sure that, we're speaking up for everybody. And we recently did a survey. Tom put together a survey that he wanted us to do, and some of you may have gotten it, but it was really cool, because what we realized was that almost everybody's in a different situation, and everybody's got different goals and all that, but it's consistent that people need help with recruiting, and they need help with how to get parties booked. Those were like the two biggest things. And so we talked a lot about the different coaching going into next year. And so just so you guys know, Connie, who she was brought in to do the coaching and training for us, she's putting together some things so that we can, that she can roll it out to everybody. So we'll be getting some training, really good training on recruiting and on how to book a party, and, maybe not necessarily a script, but kind of what to say. So I'm kind of looking forward to those things going into 2019 as well, because I know what kind of works for me, but I need help. I need better recruiting numbers, and I mean, it's, gone are the days of just posting it all over Facebook and people going, I want to join your team. That just doesn't happen like it used to, So anyway, that's all good stuff.
But you're good at making the party thing happen. You don't just go to someone's house to do party. You go to the boutique and set up a blend bash. You take it with you to your network marketing deal. You set it up.
Yeah.
You make these parties happen.
Right.
Instead of someone booking the party, you make it happen. You're
right.
like, I'm going to come to you and we're going to have a party if you want me to or not.
Exactly.
Basically.
Exactly.
You force it on them.
I force it on them. But I get parties booked from those. Yeah. So that's why I do it.
Well, some people were probably just sitting back waiting for somebody to call them.
Well, but
once again,
yeah,
you have to get off your ass.
Right. Well, and it is an upfront cost a lot of times for me, but I make up that money because I'll sell all my jars and and then and the candles and all that kind of stuff.
You wind up showing the catalog and they order out of it.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you're having lunch with them. They're ordering more.
But I also am very comfortable going out to do that. So anybody that's not so comfortable doing that, I love the fact that Connie's going to help kind of create. Because I mean, honestly, I sit here and I think, well, I could kind of come up with a script, but I'd have to literally like write it down while I was in the middle of it because I don't ever go into something knowing exactly what I'm going to say. I tend to feed off of what the other person's vibe is. So, depending on how somebody's acting, I know the right things to ask or, say. But that's just...
Right. You have to listen.
I do a lot of listening.
To know what to talk about.
Right.
You can't just start like me and start talking.
Right.
You have to know what you're talking about.
Right.
So you have to listen to what they have to say and then respond to what they want to hear.
Right. And I'm telling you guys, the more you can get other people to talk, people love to talk, especially about themselves. And if you can get them to do that, you can probably get them to book a party because you just get them talking about themselves. And if you say things like, oh my gosh, you would be such a great hostess for this because you already pretty much sell everything as it is. I mean, that people love that because you're inflating their ego. They love that.
That's what you do to me?
Mm-hmm.
You inflate my ego?
Aww. But anyway, but listening is key for sure. And that's the same with like recruiting right now at this time of year. I'm just listening. I'm waiting for people to start saying how they've got to make a little extra money to pay off some of these credit cards or whatever. And then, I mean, I'm not going to be pushy about it, but I will say you'd be really good at this. I'm just saying you could make a few $100s like that, give it a couple months. I mean, you just don't blah it all out. I think that's the problem that we are so afraid if we don't fill every single space with words, that we might lose the sale when in fact we need to stop talking and just listen most of the time. Great nephew has Asperger's, which is a form of autism. I have a friend who their son has Asperger's too. I watch Relay for Life stuff too because of my brother Danny. Didn't get good news last week. Meds are not working. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hi, Sean. Duane's new Goya. Goya, wait, what's that? I missed that.
Get off your ass.
Goya. That way he won't get in trouble. Hashtag Goya. That needs to be your new hashtag.
I'm not getting in trouble anyway.
Well, okay.
Goya.
I like that.
Ain't that a...
Oh, I got one more thing I want to talk about.
Canned
be done.
vegetables?
Yeah, it's on. We see it on the baseball games. That's
Is that
the one
Goya?
Yeah. Okay, one last thing, and then I'll let you guys go. January 3rd, rally. What am I going to say?
I don't know. It's January 3rd.
Blend Bash. Okay, so...
Hang on. January 3rd is Blend Bash?
Is the starting of the Bash Camp.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So Bash Camp, sign up for that if you haven't done one yet, or if you have done one and it wasn't just the most recent. Because from what I'm hearing, because I'm going to be signing up for one, what I'm hearing is that they have advanced. They've gotten much better as we've gone along. Connie's taken them over. She's listening to what people are suggesting, and she's adding some things and making it a lot more interesting. And people are really having good success when they're following the tools that they're learning. So if you are interested in really starting your year off, January 3rd starts a Bash Camp. So sign up for it because I think that's that's going to be key, is learning how to really get comfortable with the bash camp. And you can sell however you want. I don't care if you do a bash camp. If you don't want to do a bash camp, that's fine. If you just want to carry around your cart of jars and whatever it is you do, I don't care. But I will say that the bash camp percentage on the actual party size or the party volume is much higher in the bash camps. My own personal experience has been the same way. I haven't had a party for less than $500 when I've done a bash camp. I've done some parties that are $300 that didn't include the bash camp. So I really believe that the bash camp just adds that extra. Plus hopefully you're getting people to buy some of those boxes up ahead of time. So that's very helpful. And that goes right towards your party right there.
Yes, it does.
Because that's $260.
Yep.
But that's all stuff that people get to go away with. So Bash Camp was amazing. Seriously gave me some good things to work on and use, and it has increased my party bookings and sales. Wow. Awesome. There we go. Testimonial right there. Yep. Sean. Awesome.
Now, who's Sean?
You know Sean. I'll show you her picture in a few minutes.
Oh.
Yes, you know her. She was with us at reunion.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. He's so sorry, Sean. He's just bad with names and people, apparently.
Man.
I'll show you. And let me introduce you to Bonnie while we're at it.
I think I met Bonnie.
Okay. All right, Duane, come on.
California.
You know Sean. He's going to be, as soon as I show him your picture, he's going to be like, oh.
I'm bad with names and faces.
You are so bad. But anyway, so get signed up for that if you are interested in increasing your own personal sales for 2019. And then we'll, everything I hear about recruiting or getting parties or anything that you guys feel like you need or want to hear, I will make sure I'm posting everything in the group so that you are hearing about it. Because I know you'll probably see it in a couple of other places, but I feel like sometimes I know I need to see it more than once for it to click and me to actually look at it. So I'll be doing the same. I'll keep posting so that you guys will see stuff.
And when is
She says, I thought we had a good conversation. Right? Right? He's so bad.
We did. I'm not good at names and faces.
You were.
Now when is
You're gonna feel embarrassed when you see.
I am. I know I am. When's rally?
The end of January.
Oh, it is right. The 26th or something. Mm-hmm. Okay. Come to Phoenix.
Yeah. Come to Phoenix. We actually have a girl from Canada that may try to come to Phoenix. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So anyway, that's all really that I had that I wanted to kind of touch on. Do you have anything else, Mr. Goya?
Just come to Phoenix. January 26th.
Come to Phoenix. Come see us. And then we hope everybody has a really Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And hope all your dreams and goals and everything else come through.
Yep, Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah.
Hope you have happy and safe holidays.
Yep.
I said Merry Christmas, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
What did you think you said?
Well, I did say Happy Holidays, but I wanted to make sure I said Merry Christmas. Yeah,
for sure. Merry Christmas. All right. Okay, guys, we will let you guys go on and have a good evening, and we will talk to you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a safe holiday.